There's a cat in this bag. Okay, so about 2 weeks ago I rode my bike to work, and since then it has sat right here outside of my office. I haven't been lazy. Okay, I've been a little bit lazy, but I always bring so much stuff in my briefcase that I haven't had the opportunity to ride it home. Look at all that stuff. No one needs that much crap in their briefcase. It's like George Costanza's wallet, except huge. Huger. I rode my bike to work because my car was in the shop. It's exactly 2.1 miles from where I live to where I work. There's no excuse that I should not be riding my bike to work every single day. The day that I was picking my car up, so I had no choice but to leave my bike here. Every day since I've ridden it here, I've either had way too much stuff in my briefcase to carry on my bike or it's rained. So, today's the day. Here's the challenge though. I need to inflate my tires a little bit, and all I have to do it with is this air pump. What are the chances that I'm going to put more air in my tires than I let out? I'm guessing very slim. And as suspected, my front tire is now flat. Okay, so as suspected, that completely backfired, and I am now walking my bike to the nearest gas station so I can pay hopefully only 75 cents to fill my bike tires up, and then I can ride home. What a great way to end a Monday. Well, okay, plan B. Thank you, Rick's Cycle Shop. They let me fill my tires up. Thank God. Let's go home. Homeward bound thanks to Rick's Cycle Shop on Allen. They let me use their bike pump for free because the gas station pump was out of order. I can't wait to go home. It's really hot. And Monday's been a really long day. All right, it's Tuesday night, which means it's time to podcast with Jimbo and Carms. Every other Tuesday or sometimes Thursday night, I produce a Buffalo sports podcast with my friends Jimbo and Carms. They're hilarious guys. Our podcast is called Wide Right and Blue. You should check it out. Here we go.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening?
Carms is here. Here we go.
Damn. Yeah.
What is Wide Right and Blue all about?
Wide Right and Blue is a Buffalo sports podcast. The essence of the show is that it's myself and our friend Carms, just a couple of guys having a couple cold ones, talking sports in an uncensored fashion, unlike pretty much any other show that's on the radio regarding Buffalo sports specifically. So basically we just have a bunch of drinks, we talk about sports, specifically Buffalo sports and fantasy sports, with which we are obsessed, and get drunk and essentially scream at each other, but in hopefully what is a listenable fashion. And that's it.
And then your sister should take over my Instagram account that I made.
All right, deal. Carms, introduce yourself.
Is this a video?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Carms.
Great playoff mustache. Why'd you grow that mustache?
I grew it for not only the playoffs, but I grew it for this podcast.
Attaboy.
And you, Jeremy.
Playoffs for your softball
On the
team.
side.
Class for your softball team, right?
No, playoffs in life.
Okay. He's entered the playoffs of life, likely as a last seed. And hopefully...
it's debatable, LP.
You're the dark horse, the dark mustache. Hey now, welcome to the Wide Right and Blue podcast. We're back.
Yeah. Yeah.
So whenever someone is nice enough to invite me into their home, whenever I'm alone in the room wherever they have their DVD shelf, I like to root through their DVD collection just to see what they're working with. Let's check out Jimbo's. Okay, so a little suspect with the Moulin Rouge, but solid Coffee and Cigarettes, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, Some Like It Hot, and of course Spaced. Classic. Okay, podcast is over. We're gonna eat some pizza and wings because it's 11:30 on a Tuesday evening, and what better way to get fat than by eating Lenovo pizza and wings? See you next time.